going to just make a little platform. I don't want my whole house to be the platform. I want to be able to go around it, so I will do that. Let's just see what we can do here with as much resources as we have. I don't want to make it too... I don't want to make it too big, but also I don't want it to be too small. But yeah, let's just... Where's my... There's some cobblestone there. Do that. Do that. Okay, right. But... What have I just thrown? Oh, stick. But yeah, okay, right. Let's just get building. But yeah. There is like one downside to this format, and it's the fact that I do run out of things to say. Especially because if I'm just doing something mundane like this, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. But yeah, so I'm also like, I do know that like I am many years too late to this challenge, like so many years too late to it. But I just wanted to do something that was fun and that like hopefully won't be overly complicated. It's been a long time since I've done this when I was a kid, and even then when I was a kid I definitely didn't complete it. So, you know, that's something. Like like I said, I learned to play Minecraft on creative mode. Like playing survival mode, I had to really struggle. I really struggled to learn to play survival mode, and I know that that's dumb because it's basically the same game just without unlimited resources. But at the same time, I struggled. I really struggled. I eventually got the hang of it, and then made it work. And this was all. I'm going to sound really insane now. This was all on the Xbox 360. I then started playing on my PC a couple of years after the Xbox 360 edition. Like, I think I played Minecraft from 8 onwards, and then when I was 14, I think, I got a PC. I started playing Minecraft on that. And then recently, like this year, not this year, last year, August, I got myself a Switch. I wanted to play Minecraft again. I stopped playing it on the PC because I struggled with the controls. I don't like computer controls. I could never get my controller to attach to it. So being able to play Minecraft again with a controller was such a breath of fresh air for me. I felt like I was able to play the game I played as a kid, even though it's changed so much. Like, everything from the texture of the blocks to, like, the sounds in this game are different now, and it is insane. But, yeah, no, I just wanted to... This is just me wanting to have a little bit of nostalgia, and create content at the same time, quite frankly. But, yeah, no. Sorry, I'm smiling like an idiot, just thinking about it, because I remember coming home from school and like waiting for Stampy or Squid or both of them to upload, and it was such a different time for me. Like, yeah, no, but it's nice to try it myself. And like I said, when I was a kid, when I played Minecraft, I would 100% just talk to myself, as if I was narrating a video like this. So it's nice to be able to do it for real and it not feel as please don't burn. Hey, not feel as forced as the no sleep challenge did. It also hopefully like won't require as much of my brain to function, because that is not something I'm brilliant at. But yeah, so this is just going to be a little trip down memory lane and just kind of fulfilling a little dream that the little tiny beans on cake had all those years ago. Have I made a hole in the... Is that just obsidian? That's just obsidian. Okay, right. So I'm going to need to light this up before it gets dark. Also, I think I'm above like an ocean, which is only slightly terrifying. So there's like a river and there's like a village and everything like that. This is a insane like area. Okay, I'm gonna just donk and donk. I need to get more torches, but I will do that in a second. Right, let's see. Right, have I got any more? I've got some more charcoal in here. I've got a little bit more wood. I'm going to just put half of this in here, and then we can... No, don't put the apple in there. And then we can get some more torches, because like I said, I'm not brilliant with mobs, like I never have been. I don't No! Skeleton just there, like, who is that? As I was saying, I'm not particularly great with mobs. I've just lost everything. Oh no, okay. Okay. Oh, the apple. Okay, well, at least I'm not hungry anymore. Oh, okay, right. So, what was I even saying? Okay, there goes my pickaxe. I'm not brilliant with mobs. I'm incredibly clumsy. I think this is potentially the worst type of challenge I could have done. But hey, I'm giving it a try. Back to wooden tools. Ugh. Alright, fine. Needs must, you know? But let's just get myself some basic stone stuff. I can't believe that. Like, I'm barely 20 minutes in, and I launched myself off the edge of the thing. I have got to learn to stop jumping on this island, though, because I jump around a lot in Minecraft, not so much in real life. I jump around a lot, and this was definitely not the right time, the right place to be boinging, because it is just, like, it is a death trap, quite frankly. But, right, let's go. Sword, axe, run out of sticks, pickaxe. Okay, we're also going to make some more torches. Here we go. Doink, doink. Okay, right. Dump all of that in there. I'm going to keep the wooden tools in the chest, because then at least when I die again, I have them. You know what? I might not be able to turn phantoms off. Looks like I will die every couple of minutes anyway, so it wouldn't make much of a difference. But I'm still gonna keep them turned off, because I'm a little scaredy cat. Oh, I lost all my cobblestone. Okay, so we're back to this again. But yeah, but I wanted to do something that I knew, and that hopefully anyone who is watching this probably knows what I'm talking about as well, and might actually relate to the thing I said about, like, coming home and watching Stampy and Squid's videos, and, like, various other YouTubers, but the main two that I watched were Stampy and Squid, and a little bit Squishy, a little bit Amy Lee 33, but then, like, life just got busy. But oh, no, not no. Oh, life got busy, and I fell in lava. Apparently, life just got busy, and it made it harder to catch up on the videos. And now I'm currently in the process of rewatching a lot of those videos, which is partly what gave me the idea to do this, because it was just sort of like, again, it was something that, like, when I was a kid, I used to narrate my gameplay as if I was, you know, recording, even though I was never recording. And, you know, having the option to do that now is, you know, it's certainly something. Right. So, let's continue building outwards, and let's make sure I am crouched. Let's make sure I'm crouched, and not just jump off the edge. Okay, there we go. Good job. Oh. There's a beehive. Okay. I did say I was going to do this, because there's no way I am coping with this. Eventually I will be okay, but not today. You can call me out for cheating all you want, but there is absolutely no way I am dealing with those creatures. Just, no, go away, please. Okay, right. Right, back to where I was. there you go. I have not cheated apart from removing something that would have caused me more problems in the long run. Okay. Sorry, but like like I said, I don't like bees. That extends to in Minecraft as well as in real life. Okay, right. I really wish there was a way to just disable it without mods, but there isn't. And hey, what can I do? But yeah. It's really strange though, because there aren't any flowers here, as far as I'm aware. There aren't any flowers up here. Like, they're all on the main surface at the bottom, so it's really weird that they are spawning in anyway. Like, I know it's a completely random thing, but like, it's more common when there's like a flower nearby. I'm gonna just cut that down for a second so that I can like sorry, my brain's just turned off. I blame the bees. So that I can like wait for the other tree to dissipate a little bit, because otherwise I'll just have a bunch of leaves, which, you know what, a lot of fun for some, not a lot of fun for me. I want to just leave it alone. Sorry. But yeah, no. But yeah, no, let's just see how this all goes, because I really want to be able to complete this challenge for once without just going, scared, no, as some of the challenges. And I think, like, as much as you have just seen me be a little bit of a scaredy cat and go into creative mode to remove something that I am scared of, I want to, you know, give it a try at, like, completing something I could never do when I was a kid. So, yeah. And also, I think I'm just going to just outright expand this all the way, rather than just doing, like, little islands that branch off, because as you have seen, I fear that may just turn into a let's jump off the edge and die every single time I try and get anywhere. It may take more resources, maybe you have to watch me do this a whole lot more, and hopefully I won't burn myself in lava every couple of minutes. But yeah, I'm going to just keep going with this. I may pause while I do this, just so that I can, like, just so you guys haven't got to watch me do this, but I will see how I feel in like 10 minutes time. But yeah, no, this is kind of like podcast format, I guess, only there aren't really topics, it's just me nattering. But yeah, if there is anything you guys want me to talk about, like, go for it, leave it in the comments what you want me to talk about. Like, there are some things I won't talk about, but like, you can always ask and I'll just go, yeah, okay, cool. But yeah, I'm getting hungry. I really hope we get some more apples soon, because I'm getting hungry. And as much as it is very easy for me to die, as you have seen, I'd like to avoid dying as much as possible, even if it means that I am not hungry anymore. Ah! No. I'm looking over there, hoping that a beehive doesn't spawn. Sorry guys, a little bit distracted. But yeah, it's okay. But yeah, right, let's see. Is it now nighttime? Or is it the sun? The sun's coming up. Okay, that's cool. I will eventually, like, I might do the same thing that Squid did, where I'm able to go down to the surface and get, like, wheat seeds and stuff like that, and then that way, like, it's not cheating, is it? Like, Squid managed it, like, and he had, like, the creator of the challenge on his island, like, you know, I will see how I feel, like, and see how I'm doing when I get, like, to, what was the challenge I was supposed to be doing? I was supposed to be building a house. Right, sorry, I get real distracted by just about everything. That's okay, yeah, right, let's just continue filling this in, and then I think I'm gonna make my house out of wood and, like, maybe smooth stone or something like that. Like, I feel like I know the whole point is I've got a lot of resources, but, like, I do feel like we've got the two, like, blandest resources you could have, like, stone and oak. Like, not the right place, come on. Like, it does genuinely feel a little bit boring, but I do want to try and avoid having the island be too two-toned, just because, and I also know that, like, cobblestone is better for, like, creeper stuff. Like, if a creeper blows up on cobblestone, that's likely to make a massive mess, I think. that might have changed since I was a kid. But, like, from memory, cobblestone is, like, immune to creeper stuff. It's just a pain in the butt to collect, especially like this. But, yeah, right, let's... No tree? Okay, right. I'm gonna just fill in the area as I go. I might actually... Do I want to line it all up? I think I will. I will want to line it all up and make, like, just a massive platform. So I'm gonna just... I'll bring it round here, and then I'll just bring it out around there as well. But yeah, I'm also aware that I have, like, I'm ignoring the resources that I can see directly in front of me because I know I'm going to need them at some point. If I pick them up, I'm going to want to use them for other things, and that's not what I want to do. But it's okay. So, let's just keep going. I'm going to pick this up and keep it safe because I know what I'm like, and I know that chances are I will mine it and then jump in lava and destroy it, and I know that I need it. So, yeah, I'm also, my pickaxe is about to get destroyed. So let's just fix that as well. No sticks. Cool, that's fine. But anyway, what was it? Like, I feel like I have got, like, two of the most blandest materials I could possibly have. And I know that, like, the whole point is, like, limited resources, survive as you will kind of thing. But at the same time, man, like, just coal, not just coal, just cobble and wood is a little bit, like, but... I will make it work. Nothing ever built is particularly magnificent anyway. Like, it's usually... There we go. It is usually not too pretty anyway. So, you know, I'm just going to make do with what I've got. I will need to put some more torches down, though. If only I hadn't fallen off and dropped my torches. Which definitely, you know, not an awful thing that happened. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, for... Come on, there we go. But yeah, no, let's just keep going. I really want that tree to grow, and then I can get some more wood, and then I can get some more torches and stuff. But yeah, let's just see how I get on. Cutting the cobble, gonna expand my little land. That's the antibiotic song. I don't know if any of you will actually know what I'm talking about, but did you ever... It was shown it in Science, and it was on, like, the television and on YouTube adverts for a little while, and it's the antibiotics song. It randomly gets stuck in my head and then doesn't leave for a little while, and you know what? That's fine. But it is just sort of like... It is my go-to, like, if I'm making up a random tune, it is my go-to kind of thing. But yeah, let's just see what happens here. Sorry. That might get cut. I didn't want to cut as much of, like, cut too much out of this, but that might get cut. Because it is just my brain going on a detour. But yeah, right, let's get as much of this as we can. And then I'm going to just... I'm going to just go around here a little bit more, and then we'll just take it from there. The tree isn't growing! I need more wood. Come on. Also, the lava sound is weird. I don't think it used to sound like that. Then again, I don't think I played Minecraft with sound on in, like, at least, like, a good 5 years. I genuinely avoid it as much as I can, just because on PC, I used to play, this is going to sound insane, I used to play with, like, the subtitles, because I didn't like the noise that certain creatures made, but I liked knowing that they were there. I think it became a real problem when they added bees, because I was just like, I couldn't stand the sound of the bees. So I put the subtitles on, and I knew if something was coming up behind me, I knew if there was a creeper, I knew if there was, like, an enderman. I knew, and I wasn't completely blind. Well, deaf, I guess. But then it's not an option on the Switch, which is quite annoying. Like, they've got, like, text-to-speech, and that isn't the same kind of thing, but, like, it's quite annoying. So I'm just sort of like, you know what, I will just put the audio on and take it from there. Also, I don't like the fact that the music doesn't seem to be continuous. I keep thinking that, like, my capture cards drop the audio, but I can tell from, like, the little soundbar that it hasn't. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. But, yeah. I'm having quite a lot of fun just chatting. There is only so much of the sound of my own voice I can handle, but I'm having fun just talking and, like, playing the game the way I used to, rather than trying to do a challenge that I'm just trying to come up with and work out on my own. Like, it genuinely feels quite nice to play the game the way I used to, because it is nostalgia. Like, it is an insane thing that, like, I used to come home from school and I used to, I'd put on Stampy and I'd play Minecraft, often building things in creative. I think the thing I was most proud of was I once built the Titanic. Like, not to scale, obviously not to scale, I don't think I could have done that, but like, I built the Titanic and it was quite detailed, and then I lost the file, and what happened was I transferred from just a regular Xbox account to Xbox Live, and regular Xbox account to Xbox Live, and in the process I lost a lot of the worlds that I'd made, and one of them was the Titanic. But I loved that build, I loved doing it, I spent a couple of hours on it at least. Like, I don't know, I lost track of time so much playing that game, but it was like, it was a big part of how I grew up, and a big part of my childhood, and so were the YouTubers that, like, I grew up with. A lot of people, I'm sure, will relate to that. Like, they'll relate to coming home and, like, waiting for people to upload. They'll relate to that kind of thing, because that was the reality of, not early YouTube days, but, like, YouTube when people my age were kids, you know? Like,